Hey everybody, Koosemose here, back again with Forever Stranded. We have been working on getting some serious progress going. A lot of it's just been kind of setting up for stuff. We should have a little bit more oriented towards our quests. First off, I do want to get some dark steel going. I've made like a little bit, but I haven't really done it on camera, mostly just to keep my sword repaired. And it's just iron, obsidian, and pulverized coal. It's dark steel, which we can use for a lot of things, particularly a nice armor set, which I probably should see about getting. And I would like to upgrade my power system. Might seem a little silly to be upgrading the power system at the same time I'm cooking something, but I think I can handle it just fine. Now, of course, some stuff is going to come falling down. Okay, a lot of stuff is going to come falling down. And I don't have blocks to get up there, do I? Whoops. Alright, let's do what we can with what we have. Because there is some stuff up there I would like to pick up. Get a lot of anything else. Okay, good. Everything was just on that one line. Oop, fire. Okay. So LV wire. Okay, so what we'd like to do, first off, these guys, let's go ahead and look at our capacitors. Okay, these guys are going to combine to make a full-on capacitor bank using the slightly cheaper recipe. I mean, if you've already got the stuff you need. And we just need a single double layer capacitor. That gets us this, and it retains its charge. What's the sum of those two? I don't know how to handle this configuring. There we go. What are you configured as? Just none. I mean, I assume you can both push and pull down there. Can we make that explicit? Make it none, we go in and out? I'm not really sure. I want to have that for charging, but I also would like... Maybe I could put it here? I'll work on that later. But for now, it's just useful to have this power stored up. And you seem to be getting power, so you're just fine. Alright, so... Of course, we're short now a capacitor, but I've got that covered. Take pretty much all of those, and we're going to make several of these from scratch. So what do I need to grab out of here? My electrical steel and my blocks of redstone. Well, I didn't really want you to go in there. You now shift into the right place? Okay. So that gets us 3 full-on capacitor banks. One will go up here. Just to replace the one we removed. And we, of course, need to hook it back up into the system. Make sure you're outputting this way. And back on the line. Excellent. Now, of course, we need to pop back outside. Is obviously not the most efficient way to do this. I hope that's much as incredibly obvious. Okay. Just pop back up here, and now we just stick this guy, and make certain you are inputting from there. Of course, it's empty completely, but it will fill up in no time. Excellent. Alright. I mean, that doesn't provide a huge benefit here other than just more power storage. And storing more power is always nice. Now here, I'm going to swap... I suppose I didn't have to do it this way, but oh well. Just pop you in here. just so we're not losing that power. And I'm not sure if I have everything on me that I need. I don't think I do. So we pop back here, and we're going to make this one into a vibrant capacitor bank. So for that, we need a vibrant crystal. Can't recall if I've had to make one of these on camera yet, so let's go ahead and just do that. 2 octadic or octadic capacitors, and boom, vibrant capacitor bank. Excellent. And get a little more power for this guy. You're already filled up. Wow. You just wow, that filled up way faster than I wanted. Okay, so we'll take you back and take our vibrant. Now let's ensure you're getting your power from either side. Yeah, from either side. And outputting to the top. We will want our HV connector. Boom, and back on the line. Excellent. So, you're now taking in a lot more power. Is it actually enough to drain all of these? I think so. Excellent. And we have this last capacitor bank for future usage. I mean, I know exactly what I'm going to be using it on, but it'll be a little bit before we get there. And we'll just put you, say, here for now. And we'll look into connecting him up in a bit. Or perhaps just when we need it. Okay, so I think that is almost all of my little additions I wanted to make here. Now we're going to boost up our power system. I don't know that it needs it at the moment. So we'll just have these on hand for replacing things with. Actually, you know what? I will replace, let's say, this system just because it's right here. And a little height. What we can do here, I believe, is right-click that. And it just automatically swaps out. And it gives us the old ones, which we can in turn use for more of the energy conduits. Sadly, I don't have the things I need there, so we'll slowly start switching over to this. I just don't want to do it all right now, because it's mostly just a lot of that clicking, and it will be perfectly fine to do that one off camera. I don't think any of you will mind. Alright, so that should put us back on our list. And I need to stop typing in my book. Am going to make a combustion generator. Probably not even going to use it whatsoever. But that's okay. What do you need? You're the one that wants the 2 tanks. This guy. Our basic gears, which in case you haven't done this before, there's stone and sticks. Incredibly simple. A piston and the 3 electrical gears. So that, alright, yes, okay, you don't do it when you're already in there, huh? The only reason we're making that is for that exact reason. And that should be Tinkapow. That gets us a lifeblood crystal. Oh, so very nice. Eat that right up, and boom, more hearts. You're still not empty. Come on, just empty out. Alright, the combustion generator is what it takes, like several different, it takes a fuel and a coolant, and I mean, it generates a fair bit, but at this point in time we're getting the similar numbers from, yeah, the only thing getting better is if we do rocket fuel, which also is a bit of a process to generate. And why bother? So, oh right, I stuck it over here. Alright, that's that. That's out of the way. We've got a little more health. And we can continue on to compact drawers. Which will need, I presume, everything here. So you've seen the drawers. They just hold one type of thing. But there's a particular kind that I would like. First off, make a drawer controller. I'll demonstrate that here in a bit. It'll become very obvious. I've left out the bloody iron. Again. My bad. Fortunately, I'm right here. Okay, so compacting drawer. 10 of these guys. And I think... well, I'll have to sort this out, but... maybe just some glowstone around. I'm going to put the drawer controller right here. And these guys like so. Let's do them even. Now those are really hard to break. So, boop, 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 boop. Let us, for now, return some light. I will probably eventually have signs here in the middle, so... I'll have to figure out an alternative lighting solution. But for now, I also need a key. Which needs an upgrade template, which is nice and easy. We get 2 of them. Alright, so, as to why I wanted these, what's so special about them? Well, let us take our iron and put our iron, like, right here, first drawer. It now shows iron, ingots, block, and nuggets. And so, we can do this, just for demonstration purposes. We can put this directly in there, and if you look up the top at our HUD, we've got, well, 1 block of iron plus 6 ingots. Put 1 in, oh, those all go in, so it's plus 1 ingot still. And put that in, or we can click here, and it takes everything. Now, what makes that, again, interesting? Let's pop out, just punch it to get 1 out of whichever type we want. Now, you see we've got the gold here. We're going to put gold here and just toss the rest on the floor. Just put it there. Now we right click, puts what we have in hand. Right click, kind of twice, double right click, I suppose. And now it's all up. So, our common things, and mainly the ones that are easy to identify visually. So let's put diamonds there, emeralds there, redstone there. Of course, those don't have a nugget form. That's interesting, though. Diamond shards do count. Huh, so I no longer have to use the whole hammer thing. So I should also be able to pop that there. And let's see if I can do that. Excellent. But I can't. Huh, why is that not working? It may not connect properly this way, so I might have to do this differently. That worked. Huh. Not sure why that did not play properly. So now we've already drastically reduced what we have going on here. I might sort these around, not really sure. But this allows me to just much more simply handle all of my metals. I can also put the Certus quartz in here. And it's all up. I've got a ton of tin. Now what I want to do with, actually, what type of this did I get? See, I don't want that. I want all of that. What do I have by way of copper? There we go. See, the other thing, so I put this in here like this, and it's all the related types, but these will still go in there. Now when I get a block out, it's a thermal foundation type, which I like better. So, let's see, what else do we have? We have a lot of everything. I don't know what to do with this stuff. I'll fill up the last one with, what do you say? Got a whole mess of flint. There we go. And just like that, it's a lot more manageable. I will probably fill these like all the way across. I wonder if I can use, because I've been using this for a lot of just, I need like 8 of these, and so let's just slap that on there, and whatever I need a bunch of. Oh, and the key, real quick, just right click. Now, when we empty out everything from one of these guys, like so, what do we have? Let's get all of our emeralds out. It's empty, but it still says emeralds. Unlike earlier when I pulled out all of the copper, it was no longer copper. So that is what the key is for. We'll put that up. We'll keep our upgrade on hand. And that is everything from our first chest. It's supposed to be our first episode's progress once we started on this whole route, but, well, I've been spending a little more time getting things done in a nice way, getting everything set up. So now, we want a metal press, which needs quite a bit. I really wish I could delete that first page as a side note, or like copy all of this. So 2 steel scaffolding, and we're going to break this chest. You might wonder why. Just stick it up here for now, just be out the way. That's so we can get this. So steel scaffolding is this one. And we need a whole mess of steel. Now if we just do that like that, we get 4. Just to compare, you can alternatively do this like that and still get 4. Obviously, we want to use the cheaper recipe. And that is more than enough scaffolding. And next we needed, oh good, no it didn't, never mind. Redstone engineering block and a heavy engineering block. So, let's look at all of these fellows. So redstone is copper, iron, and should be that, right? It should be all we need for the redstone engineering block. And 1 heavy engineering block, which is a whole bloody mess of steel. So first, mechanical components, we also need copper in the middle. So let's make these guys. Should have 2, perfect. And we now just need our electrum and 2 of our pistons. And boom. So that should be everything I need. The remaining bits, well, this of course is a more complex item. So let us get our engineer's manual. And this is a heavy machine metal press. And we just need to grow our piston and conveyor belts. So I should have those in here as well. And actually I want, well, let's get our pistons. Or is it just 1 piston? Just 1 piston. I do want a little bit more by way of conveyor belts, actually. And we will want something by way of chests. Just make a whole mess of these guys. I don't need this many, I just want them. Alright, so I need, first off, a little bit of wiring. I should be just fine with the LV, and I've got plenty of it just hanging around, nothing else to do with. So, let us put the relay connector, we want that. Take that, and like that. So, you could put a chest in here. I don't know if that'll work so well, though. So we put a chest here. I don't think we can pull out of a chest that way, so what we want is... Well, you know what? Let's not try to do this fancy with a whole bunch of conveyor stuff. Let's just... I accidentally left my... thing wrong place. So we can actually just tighten this up a lot by putting that there. Yeah, it's not pretty, but who cares? I don't, that's for sure. So scaffolding, engineering, or scaffolding, redstone, and deal with the rest. Boom, boom, boom. And then conveyors. I assume the direction does matter. Alright, what do you got next? The piston, and on top, the heavy. So let's get our piston down here, hopefully in the... Well, let's hope we can rotate it. Perfect. And we also need our engineer's hammer. So we'll grab that. Not that. And should just require giving this a whack. Giving this a whack. Giving... That's not the right thing. That's the issue. Let us try this again. And we actually have enough, minus the piston, for a second one of these, which we may well want. There we go. So now, this won't work like this. Dang it. Alright, give me a second. I'm going to take this apart and move it over by one. Alright, and yeah, I moved it right back because I decided the spacing worked better this way. And just because it is so bloody easy, I've went ahead and built a second one. I also have a problem that I've just now realized. I am uncertain. Can I give you power this way? Otherwise I've got a big issue. Cannot attach. That's a wire connector, not a relay. So, put that like so. And boop. Out of one of the connection points is invalid. Right. I wasn't trying to connect you, just decided you were still trying to connect there. That's a relay down there. Goodness. Okay, so now we just need one last element here. And hopefully I have enough to do it properly. I'm going to run outside real quick. I've been cooking up a whole lot of steel, and I don't think I counted for this portion along with everything else. So, just make sure I have that going on. And what we would like is some presses. For now, I am just going to worry about there they are. The wire press just takes steel plates around a wire, any wire. So if I have any kind just laying around, well, what we can do is take this guy, Ah, now you turn into a quail. Well, that's not going to work. So no wires that I can use for this? No. Well, in that case, let's just get ourselves a piece of copper. I'm going to grab two, no, let's just do one. So what we need to do is take our hammer, hammer that out, grab our shears, or wire cutters rather, and take this guy. Okay, we should be able to put that back. And pound out, double click here, just get rid of that. 4 of these guys. And boom. Did that use up that wire? Yes, it did. Okay, good. It sounds odd saying that it's good that it used it up, but that way I don't have one random extra wire. And I'll just go ahead and get myself some. Sure, why not? We'll just use the copper. The reason I wanted this, so we put this guy here and grab something to take that out. Probably be just fine with the extra utilities method. Another one might look a little nicer, but again, we're not that concerned with how things look. And boop. Boop. I said boop. Sir? Oh. Well then. Can I not connect there? This may not work out quite how I want it to. Which again means I'm going to have to move stuff around. Fine, let's try item duct with a filter. I'm going to have to get rid of these guys. And an item conduit. One of these is bound to work. Let's put that up. And our excess steel rod. Okay. So let's see if any of these connect up where/how I want them to. It's going to be a problem, isn't it? Okay. So it means one, I need to move this guy over. We'll do that one off camera, and I won't add anything extra this time, I promise. So instead, we would like to have... Let's see, you can go back, and you... I'm sure there's something elsewhere, but we will need... Let's sort this, that always helps me find things, typically. Sometimes. I can't find my pipes for the life of me. I can never see those bloody things. There we go. We'll need 2 of these. We'll need 4. Right. So, oh, the conduit was in my hand the whole time. That down there, and this. So now, they should link up properly. Let's try. Yeah, there we go. And like so. So now we've got that sorted out. Should take it out. Drop it on here. And boom, wire. And you'll recall before we only got 1 wire per piece. Now we get 2. We've pretty much, with respect to wires at least, doubled our efficiency. The plates, I don't think have that same bonus. Let's check our press. It's somewhere around here. We can make gears a lot simpler. It just takes the appropriate metal. See, that doesn't give us any duplicates. This just saves us the middle pieces. And might be able to make gears we can't otherwise make. Rod is the same rate we get them for, at least with a steel rod, the same rate. And bullet casing. I don't know if we can make bullet casings. Or, well, I don't know if we could make them otherwise. So for now we've got that. I'll see about pushing that over. And I still didn't get to what was supposed to be today's stuff. And there's still a lot left in here. There is a reason, however, that we're doing that. And I'm going to go ahead and let... I think this is what I need. It's possible I'm messing this up, and I'll have to get more Electrum. If that's the case, fine. Let's see what that's for on the next episode. So, I do hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like, and let me know what you think in the comments. But, until next time, catch you later.